Let these Stoic words heal your mind. Let these Stoic words be your shield today. Not just words, but ancient truths, forged in fire and tested in silence. If you're watching this, maybe your soul is tired. Maybe your thoughts feel like they're sprinting in every direction, colliding, unraveling. Maybe your heart aches under an invisible pressure, a silent burden that no one else can see or carry for you. There are moments when the noise of the world feels unbearable, and worse, your own mind seems even louder. In those moments, you don't need another distraction. You don't need noise, nor comfort, nor escape. You need something deeper, something quieter. You need steel, not on your skin, but in your spirit. That steel is what the ancient Stoics called inner strength, not bravado, not hardness, but a kind of unshakable clarity, a steady fire that does not flicker in the wind. This was the fire the ancient ones tended when they whispered their truths, truths we have long forgotten. The purpose of truth isn't to comfort you. It's to fortify you. It doesn't wrap you in warmth. It sharpens your edges, strengthens your spine. It prepares you for the war within. Pain is not your enemy. It is the teacher you never asked for, but desperately need. Pain comes not to punish, but to shape. Epictetus wrote, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well." This is not submission. This is liberation. The disciplined mind accepts life on its terms, not in defeat, but in strength. Because in reality, we do not escape pain by pushing it away. We transcend it by understanding it. We step into it with open eyes. We allow it to strip away illusion, to show us who we really are beneath all the noise. Pain is a forge. Each experience, no matter how bitter, is the fire that burns away what is false. Loss, betrayal, uncertainty, these are not signs of failure. They are the chisel in the sculptor's hand. Every heartbreak is not destruction, it's refinement. We are not being broken, we are being carved. Every cut to the heart is a sculptor's stroke. And if we endure it, if we don't flinch, we come out the other side stronger, more solid, untouchable. The storms of the world cannot shake what you do not cling to. Marcus Aurelius, emperor, philosopher, soldier, wrote, "Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." That was not pessimism. That was preparation. He understood that expectation is the seed of disappointment. If you walk through life expecting ease, you'll be thrown into chaos the moment the winds shift. But if you walk through life expecting challenge, then challenge cannot break you. The disciplined mind asks for nothing. It does not demand fairness or comfort. It is anchored not in what the world gives, but in what the world can never take away. We calm the heart not by controlling the chaos, but by releasing our grip on it. You cannot be robbed of what you never clung to. Your mind is a fortress. Guard it well. Seneca warned us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Think about that. The things that steal your peace are often ghosts, things that haven't happened, things that might never happen. An undisciplined mind sees shadows and imagines monsters. It hears whispers and invents screams. But the trained mind? It watches. It listens. It filters. It understands that not every passing thought deserves attention. It does not absorb everything it sees or hears. It stands at the gate, silently, choosing what enters and what stays out. You must treat your thoughts like visitors, not rulers. Not every emotion deserves an audience. Not every fear deserves a voice. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who observes them. And the moment you realize that, you take back your power. You reclaim your crown. Then, something beautiful happens. A calm rises. Not the kind of calm that comes from everything being perfect, but the kind that comes from within. A quiet certainty that no matter what happens around you, you will remain grounded, unshaken, and whole. This is what the Stoics taught. Not how to avoid pain, but how to endure it. Not how to escape life, but how to live it well. With clarity, with courage, with grace. So let these Stoic words be your anchor. Let them heal your mind, steady your heart, and remind you, you are not powerless. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You are being shaped into something timeless. And so, once you've reclaimed that inner silence, the question becomes, how do you sustain it? Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, the man whose teachings would ripple through time to shape emperors and generals, once said, "A good feeling is a soul's harmony. But make no mistake, this harmony doesn't come wrapped in comfort. It isn't gifted. It's built, earned, forged through the friction of daily discipline. It's the harmony that comes from rising early when the bed feels like the only safe place in the world. From holding back a sharp word when your tongue is itching to strike. From taking one more step forward, even when your legs tremble and your will falters. Harmony, in the Stoic sense, is not about ease, it's about alignment. About living in accordance with your values, no matter how hard the day tries to pull you off course. This is the kind of calm that cannot be imitated. It isn't the cheerfulness of a sunny afternoon. It isn't pleasure. Nor is it fleeting joy. It's deeper. It's quieter. It's harder. And that's why it's real. This calm doesn't shout. It doesn't need to. It's the still strength of a man who walks alone and doesn't stumble. The quiet confidence of someone who needs no spotlight, no applause, no validation. It is power, not the kind that dominates others, but the kind that governs the self. True power is invisible. You don't see it in what someone flaunts, you see it in what they don't react to. Detachment, then, is often misunderstood. People mistake it for coldness, for emotional distance, for apathy. But that is the perspective of the untrained mind. Detachment is not about feeling nothing, it's about refusing to be controlled by those feelings. It's about choosing your response, not being dragged by impulse. The Stoic Musonius Rufus once said, "He who does not fall into anger wins the battle every time." That's not passivity. That's victory. To be insulted and not retaliate. To be betrayed and not seek vengeance. To lose, but not lose yourself. These aren't signs of weakness, they are signs of unshakable strength. Of someone who owns their emotions instead of being owned by them. This is self-mastery. This is supremacy of the soul. Because when nothing can hook your spirit without your permission, you've already won the silent war the world wages every day on your inner peace. We weren't designed to be numb. That's not what Stoicism teaches. Numbness is a defense mechanism, not strength. Stoicism doesn't ask you to suppress emotion, it asks you to free yourself from being enslaved by it. You were made to feel, but not to be ruled by feeling. You were made to care, but not to collapse under what you care about. You were made to face the chaos, and not be swept away by it. So let these words not merely soothe you, but steel you, harden you, ground you. Because we're not here to chase comfort. That's not our goal. We're here to seek clarity. And clarity often comes after the storm, not before it. Once the heart understands its rightful place, and the mind remembers its role, not as a servant of emotion but as its guide, then no storm outside can reach the stillness within. That's the kind of peace we build, not the kind handed to us by chance. We don't need saving. We need remembering. Remember this, you were built to endure. Your bones, your breath, your mind, they were designed to carry weight. To hold the line when others fall. To walk through the fire and come out clearer. And when you truly embrace that, when you stop fighting life and start standing with it, you stop breaking. You start becoming. So no, we're not here to chase peace like some far-off dream. We are here to forge it, daily, deliberately, from the raw materials of discipline, silence, and resolve. Carry that knowledge with you into a world that bends toward chaos. Let them chase noise. Let them chase pleasure. We walk differently. We stay unmoved. If this message spoke to your spirit, if you found strength in these Stoic words, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this video to remind yourself that stillness is power. Share it with someone who needs to hear these truths today, someone standing at the edge, searching for peace. And subscribe to this channel if you're ready to go deeper, if you're ready to walk the path of clarity, strength, and self-mastery. Because this isn't just a video, it's a reminder of who you were meant to be. And we're just getting started.